Welcome everybody to AMF Wantagh, Sunday, April 27th, 2014, and we are set for the final three shootout from AMF Wantagh. We have a great finals today. 3 bowlers, 3 guys that have been accused of dumping for years. All right. We got 2 whites and a black guy, although the black guy wants to be a white guy, and none of them have ever won a finals. But seriously, 3 great guys. Let me introduce them. In the blue shirt, it's Mr. Eddie Cintron from Laurelton, New York. Eddie qualified today at 7 with a 701 series at 3 o'clock. He has a 174 average and he's getting 41 pins. In the middle, Mr. Donald Eubanks, the official dumper of the LIGBT. He's from Elmsford, New York. He qualified also at 3 o'clock today with a 715 series. He is got a 170 average and is getting 45 pins, which is the most in the finals. And last but not least, you've seen him before here on the video from the LIGBT, Mr. Eric Vecchi from Islip Terrace, New York. Eric also qualified at 3 o'clock with a 700 series. He was the cut. He has a 174 average just like Eddie Cintron does, and he's also getting 41 pins. It's going to be a lot of fun, a great match. First prize is 1,000. Guys, shake hands and let's get this match rolling. First prize is 1,000, second is 500, third is 300. These guys are bowling on the Keggles Abbey Road pattern, 40 feet. Cut scores today were 698 in the 1 o'clock squad and 700 in the 3 o'clock squad, so we expect some good competitive scoring. Brunswick's back as our sponsor. We expect a great match, so guys, let's get it rolling. Eddie Cintron will be on the right. Donald, you'll be on the left. And what's great about this match is Donald Eubanks is getting 4 pins from both Eddie and Eric, so we're basically bowling scratch today. It should be a good one. All right, let's start the match off. Eddie Cintron on the right lane, getting 41 pins. And Eddie's first shot is wide, comes up, he misses the head pin and knocks out the 10 to avoid the washout, so he gets a 7 count. Now Donald Eubanks. Donald, one of the friendliest bowlers you'll ever meet, always with a smile. And Donald's first shot looks pretty good. Goes a little high, but leaves the 610, so not bad for his first shot on the video. Donald owns his own limo company, so he's driving during the day and bowling at night. All right, Eddie Cintron looking for his mark in the first frame. Oh, he does make it. So Eddie was a little worried, but Eddie gets it, and he's got a 7 spare in the first frame. All right, let's see how Donald does. Donald twisting it up. Oh no! 6 goes around the 10, so Donald misses his spare in the first frame. Now let's get to see our first time Eric Vecchi. Eric from Islip Terrace, New York. His home house is East Islip Lane. He has a 174 average in the LIGBT, using 41 pins, and it looks like he's using the Brunswick Mastermind Genius, which he got from the LIGBT. And Eric's first shot goes a little high, and he leaves the 310 split. All right, Donald Eubanks now looking to get on the mark craft in his second frame, twisting it up, going Jersey, leaves the 9 pin. Eric is a retired policeman. He's only 48 years old. He's married with 1 child. All right, let's see if he can make the baby split. And, oh, good try for Eric, though he hasn't opened. So 2 out of the 3 bowlers have opened in the first frame. Now Eddie Cintron, who is a senior project manager for Wyndham Hotel. All right, let's see. Donald twisting it up, and he makes the spare. Well done. So Donald's got his first mark here in the second frame. Eddie Cintron resides in Laurelton, New York. He's 56 years old, and he qualified today at 3 o'clock with a 701 series. All right, Eddie, the only bowler that marked in the first frame here in the finals. Looking for Another mark in frame 2. And he throws it up the middle. Comes in a little light, and he leaves the 2, 4, 8 with the double wood in the back. So this is a little tough spare. All right, Eric Vecchi now. Eric, this one throws a little wider. It doesn't come up, and he leaves the washout. So he gets a 6 count. These bowlers probably a little nervous. They're all averaging 170, 174. Bowling on a very competitive pattern called Abbey Road. Let's see if Eddie can mark. Twist it up. Oh no, he leaves the 8-pin, and every bowler now has an open. So we have got a very tight match. Let's see if Eric can convert the washout. Give it a shot, and he does! Eric Vecchi. So now all bowlers have 1 mark and 1 open after 2 frames. So this match is as tight as it can be even after the first frame. All right, Donald Eubanks twisting up. This one looks pretty good. Goes a little high. Leaves just the 9-pin. All 3 of these bowlers have never won an LIGBT title. Now, Donald's been a member for 5 years, since 2009. His best finish was in 2012 in Plainview. He came in 3rd place. Eric Vecchi's best finish is also 3rd place, and he's been a member since 2010. And Eddie Cintron finished 2nd place in 2012 at East Islip Lanes. Now Eddie going up there, and he brings in the 4-pin. He knocks it down, and Eddie Cintron has the first strike of the match. All right, Donald making the spare here. So well done for Donald, as he now has 2 consecutive spares. Eric Vecchi will be on the left lane. And Eric Vecchi packs 10 in the pit, so he gets his first strike of the match. Now Donald Eubanks working on a spare. Donald twists it up. Ooh, he comes in light and gets a bad break. Leaves the 2-10. All right, Eddie Cintron now. This one looks like it's going to go high, and he does, and gets the break, leaves only the 9-pin. All right, let's see if Donald can convert this difficult split, the 2-10. Let's see. Ooh, good try. Donald gave it a shot. So he has his 2nd open in 4 frames, 55 scratch in the 4th. Eric Vecchi going to be looking for a double, but first will be Eddie Cintron, looking to convert what should be an easy spare for Eddie. And he's all over it. Well done for Eddie Cintron. All right, Eric Vecchi. If he strikes here, he would take the lead. Let's see, going across. Ooh, he leaves the 6-pin. So Eric goes Jersey, leaves the 6-pin. All right, Donald now up in his 5th frame, working off an open. LIGBT's next tournament is going to be next Sunday's over at AMF East Meadow. Donald going Jersey, trying to knock the 5, and he gets it over. Donald getting a break. Well done, and Donald finally gets his first strike. Now Eric Vecchi looking to convert his 1-pin spare. And he's all over that. Well done. As I was saying, we're going to be at AMF East Meadow next Sunday. 2 squats, 1 and 3 o'clock. First prize is $1,000. Second is $500. And the one difference there will be the match play finals. Instead of an elimination beat half the field finals, we will do in a match play finals where bowlers bowl head one against the other, heads up. So it should be exciting. We hope you can join us. That's next Sunday, May 4th, over at AMF East Meadow. Entry fee $60 for your first entry. Re-entry is only $50. Okay, Eddie Cintron working on a spare. Goes a little high. Ooh, he leaves just the 10. Leaves just the 10 pin. LIGBT will take off for Mother's Day weekend and then come back on May 18th for a shot tournament over at South Mothertown Lanes. Eric, going light, leaves the 2 pin. Now Eddie Cintron looking for his spare. He has 1 open so far. Eric also has 1 open and Donald has 2. So let's see if Eddie can make it. And he throws it in the gutter, so he has his second open. So you can see it's a little bit of nerves, a little bit of difficult conditions is making this match close. Okay, Eric Vecchi looking for his spare. And he misses it. Very unusual for Eric. He opens in the 5th, so 2 of the 3 bowlers open. So here we go. After 5 frames, Donald Eubanks, who is on a strike, he gets a strike! Another break for Donald Eubanks. So Donald Eubanks has taken the lead. With 2 lucky strikes, he has taken the lead halfway through the match. Okay, back in the action, Eddie Cintron. Eddie's working off an open. Coming up. Oh, good shot for Eddie. Leaving the 10 pin again. So that's 2 consecutive 10 pins for Eddie. Eric Vecchi off a... There he goes, Eric. One way to avoid missing a spare is not leaving a spare, and Eric's strategy works, so he gets a strike in the 6th frame. Here comes Eddie Cintron, and he's going to miss this left, way left. So that's 2 consecutive missed 10 pins for Eddie.
Come on, take it off.
Don't forget, the top prize today is $1,000. Second is $500. Third is $300. The LIGBT paid close to $5,000 today as 133 entries packed the bowling center here at Wantagh Lanes. All right, look at Donald. Ooh, he leaves a 3-6-10. So Donald's string of strikes has ended. He had 2 in a row. And he is up 9 pins on Eric Vecchi. Right now for second, Eddie Cintron is in 3rd place. And Eddie cranking it up. Oh, 10 in the pit. Eddie's back. That's 2 good shots in a row. Unfortunately, left the 10 on the time before. Here comes Donald. And he makes a tough spare. Well done for Donald Eubanks. All right, Eric Vecchi will be right in this match, and in fact, would take the lead with a strike here. All 3 of these bowlers are looking for their first LIGB title. Eric putting the ball down. He goes high, leaves the 9 pin. So it is getting tighter by the minute here. All right, Donald Eubanks in his 8th frame. Oh, he splits the rack. Donald Eubanks, great shot with a strike in the 8th. Big spare for Eddie. And he makes it. Well done for Eric Vecchi. So Donald now is up 9 pins over Eric Vecchi. And up 26 pins over Eddie Cintron, but Eddie's got the strike. It can knock it right down with a double. Coming on up, coming on up. He mixes it up and he stumbles. Oh shit. Got the wood. All right, Eric Vecchi up in his 8th frame, rips the rack, and now we're starting to see some strikes here. All right, so right now Donald is ahead by 9 pins over. He's over 9 pins over Eric Vecchi and 13 pins over Eddie Cintron. So we have got a great match and a great finish coming up for you, folks. Ninth frame, huge shot for Donald Eubanks. Coming up, looks good, and he rips the rack. Donald Eubanks with a big strike. Wow, great shot. So he extends his lead. Well done for Donald Eubanks. Great to see him bowling well on the clutch. Donald actually, from the 5th frame on, has had 2 doubles and a spare, so he's bowling well. Started slow and picked it up quickly. All right, Eddie Cintron on a double, looking for a triple. Oh, and he leaves an ugly spare. So he leaves the 3, 6, 9, 10. Now Eric Vecchi, he needs this strike here to stay close to Donald Eubanks. He goes light and leaves the 2 pin. All right, let's see how Eddie Cintron does with his very difficult double wood spare. This one looks pretty good. Oh, what a great shot for Eddie Cintron. Great spare. So that gives him 149 in the 9th frame. All right, big spare for Eric Vecchi. Eric makes it nicely. All right, here's the story. Donald Eubanks up in the 10th frame. Uh-oh, this one's going Jersey. Uh-oh. Oh, he knocks out the 5 and just leaves the 6 pin. If he gets a spare and a strike, he will win and lock out Eric Vecchi and Eddie Cintron. Look at this. He makes it. Great spare for Donald Eubanks. What is that? What do you need? Okay, Eddie Cintron working on a spare. This one's going to go a little high. And he leaves the 310. Now Donald needs 4 pins to win this first title, and he does it. Look at him. He hits the head pin, gets the 9 count, and we've got ourselves a new LIGBT championship. Mr. Donald Eubanks. As you can see, his friends are all over him. Oh yeah, look at him. He's so happy. Finally, finally, that's his son. Giving him a hug. Giving him a hug. Oh, there he goes. Giving him a big hug. And Eddie Cintron makes a great spare, split in the 10th. All right. Now second place is still up for grabs here. A difference of 500 and 300. So now Eric Vecchi goes jersey, and he wraps up second place.
Eddie just want me to give him $100.
He wraps up second place. Well done. So first place would be Donald Eubanks for $1,000, and second place will be Eric Vecchi for $500, and third place will be Eddie Cintron with $300. So a great match. Another new LIGBT champion here at AMF Wantagh. Oh, what a great shot by Eddie Cintron to finish. So he finishes up with 167 scratch, 208 handicap. 208 handicap. Eric Vecchi now finishing up his 10th frame, and Eric 10 in the pit. So everybody's starting to relax a little. Great match, great finish. Got one more bowl for Eric Vecchi. Eric will finish with 187 if he strikes scratch. Plus his 41 pins will give him 228, which would be 7 pins short of the title. So we went into the final frame with a double to an open scenario. Eric got his double. In fact, he got his triple. Great shot for Eric Vecchi. So let's look at the final scores for these great bowlers. And as you can see, Donald Eubanks is the champion with 235 handicap. Eric Vecchi is second with 228. And third place is Eddie Cintron with a 208. We have a great finish to a great tournament. We want to thank everybody for joining us. We hope to see you next week over at AMF East Meadow. Good night, everybody.